Hey guys, Danica Ferranti here from mybeautyscraps.com. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are already a subscriber to my channel, then you have probably seen my last video where I showed you what came in my August paper pumpkin kit called Chalk It Up to Love. My last video was kind of an unboxing of the kit, showing you everything that's in it, and I made one card with you kind of off the cuff. And today I wanted to share with you what I made using the rest of the kit. I think if you guys like that and you like this video and you like the last one, give it a thumbs up. I think that's gonna be the format that I go with every month. When I get my paper pumpkin kit, I'll share an unboxing of it with you and make a card that I'm inspired to make with my first impression of the kit. And then later on in the month, I'll share with you all of the other projects that I made using the rest of the kit. If you're new to My Paper Pumpkin, there's lots of information about this monthly subscription that's through Stampin' Up! On my blog. I am obsessed. I love this kit. I really enjoy monthly subscriptions in general. I get a few beauty subscriptions like Birchbox and the Ipsy bag. And I even subscribe to Julep, even though I skip every now and then because, as you can see, I usually have inky fingers, not well-painted fingers. But I digress. This little flyer right here is telling you about a promotion. If you're new to My Paper Pumpkin and you want to join, there's a promotion going on right now that if you sign up before September 10th, you get 50% off your first 2 months. When you sign up, you go to mypaperpumpkin.com, and when you check out, you enter the promo code half off and you'll save 50% off your first 2 months. So each month will only be like $10 with the shipping already included, because the regular price is $19.95. And if I have inspired you to join and to subscribe, I would appreciate it if you entered my name, Danica Ferranti, as your demonstrator when you subscribe to My Paper Pumpkin. But let's get to seeing what I made with this month's kit. So I'm going to leave the instruction sheet here so you guys can see. These are the original designs, the included instructions that came with this month's kit. And this card, this cute little hello card, is the one that I made with you in my last video. So you've probably seen that one already. I liked how that one came out so much that I made 2 more. So I have 3 hello cards that are just like this. And I should say, in case you didn't watch my last video, you see the cards here as they're designed were just this piece. I cut each of the note cards that were included in half so I could stretch my kit even further. So all the cards that you're going to see have a different card base, which was just a piece of cardstock from my stash that I cut in half. So this was on very vanilla. And then everything else you see here was in the kit. The next card I made lots of hello cards. I just think hello works well for lots of occasions, and I like to have hello in my stash of cards. I often use hello cards for, thank you notes as well. So this card, again, a card base from my stash of Whisper White, and I also used some basic black cardstock from my stash to mount it on. And then I used one of the flower pieces from the kit, and I just adhered that to a piece of cardstock, and I just fussy cut around the outside so you'd have a little bit of a border. And I used the stamps from the kit on the petals. I punched out a little circle from scrap cardstock and stamped the hello from the kit. And I liked how that came out, but I wanted to step it up a little bit. So I made this card. Oh, sorry guys. I thought I turned my phone off. I made this card exactly the same way, but I added a little doily. I love this little doily pack from Stampin' Up. It comes with gold and silver doilies in 2 different sizes, all in one package. So I think I like this one even better. And speaking of doilies, another hello card. So this card base was very vanilla from my stash, and then I mounted basic black from my stash with half of that original card base. I used the tag from the kit, everything from the kit, except I added a little doily again. And this is the Venetian crochet trim from Stampin' Up. And I had that in my stash. I think it was recently a weekly deal, so I picked that up then. I love the metallics. The gold foil is so fun. So I really like this design again, and whenever I like something, the hard work is figuring out the idea, so I made a couple more. So there's 3 more to add, so I think we're up to 8 cards I made so far. Am I counting right? Yes. We're up to 8. Then I made this one. So everything again is from the kit except for the Whisper White card base. And then I also used, I think I just fussy cut. Yeah, I fussy cut the banner shape just out of a couple pieces of scrap cardstock, basic black and Whisper White. I used some of the ribbon from the kit. And these pearls, what are they called? I have them right here. Metal rimmed pearls, something else I picked up when it was a weekly deal. And these are great. They come in 3 different sizes, and there's 24 pieces. So I used 3 of them just on the top there, and they're self-adhesive, so that was super easy. I really liked the pink bow patterns for the With Love sentiment. If you follow me on Pinterest or if you follow my blog, you may have already seen this card. I made this one right after I made the last video, so it's already up on my blog. Everything's from the kit again. The little pink banners was from the kit. I just fussy cut a little scrap of black cardstock around it so it had a border. The doily was the larger size from that same package of doilies that I have. And again, when I like something, I make it in multiples, so 3 of that design as well. So all together, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 cards, because as you see in the instructions, everything included was designed to make 6 cards, but remember, I cut each of those cards in half because the pattern was front and back, so it really was great, a great way to stretch the supplies in this month's kit. So those are all of the cards. And I also played around a little bit with the gift box. I didn't want to make all of them up right away because I didn't really have someone to give them to, so I didn't want, they take up a lot less space when they're flat. But I wanted to make one to show you. So I made this one. So it's a little tag from the kit. Everything is on this is from the kit. I actually followed the instructions exactly from the kit, and I made this one that's in the center. The only thing I did a little bit different, if you can see here, is I adhered the ribbon to the box and then I cut it. So you can open the box and the ribbon's still intact. So that way I can stick this on my shelf. It'll be a cute decoration in my craft room for a little while until I have someone to give it to. I actually think I'm going to give it away at the next party I have. So again, this one was based just on the instructions, and I was thinking, how do I step that up a little bit? So I made this flower. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I did some stamping on the flower before I put it all together. I took photos while I made this, so I'm going to be putting the step-by-step instructions on my blog, but you see the bottom layer I stamped that curly circle just over and over, and the middle layer I left a blank pink, and on the top layer I just added that little flourish at the end of the petals. I hope you can see that. So that's just a little idea to step up your flower. I made the center exactly the same, but I didn't make the gift box that it goes on yet. So that's everything I made with the kit this month. I used up almost everything in the kit. Sorry, I still haven't put my stamps back away. Still haven't even cleaned them, actually, to be honest. But why don't I show you what I have left over, as I still have a few things to make a couple more projects. So I actually have all 6 of the envelopes that came in the kit because I cut the card bases in half and mounted them on larger card bases. They're not going to fit in these smaller envelopes. They'll fit in our medium size envelope from Stampin' Up. So I'm just going to use different envelopes from my supply for those cards. I still have a little bit of ribbon left, not a ton, but I think I have enough to do one more gift box to go with that other flower I made. And then on my remaining gift box, which let me show you here. So I still have one gift box that's going to go with my other flower. And I have one more gift box, but as you saw, I used some of those flowers on my cards. So I do still have one more layer for the flower, so I'll either use that on a card or on the gift box in some way. But I was kind of thinking about cutting this up and using this on a card, just because I don't have an immediate use for it as a gift box. So still thinking about that one. And I used, oops, these were all of the pieces from all of the die cut tags and labels that we got in this month's kit. I still have 2 little tags left, which I will use for sure. But I can throw away those scraps now. Sometimes I end up using the negative space from the die cuts, but this month I didn't really come up with anything that I liked with these. I might use them maybe as a mask for some inking before I throw them out. I have such a problem throwing stuff away. These guys are gonna go in the trash though. These are the little negative space from the banners. I used all of those. And then these are the negative space sheets left from the flower die cut. So you see here, I did punch out a circle, which was actually a little stamped hello, but I didn't end up using that in any of my cards. And I still have one piece of fringe left too that I wasn't sure if I was going to use it to make another flower or to use it as like a decorative edge on another card. And I still have some of the 3M sticky strips. I only used one when I made my flower center. I'll have a little picture tutorial for that tip on my blog. And I used all my Stampin' Dimensionals. I actually went a little Stampin' Dimensional crazy with these projects, and I had to dig a few extra out from my stash. But I think that's it. Super fun. Why don't I show you everything all together instead of showing you my little mess pile. It's a gift box, another little flower, and a huge pile of so many cards. A dozen. So that's an awesome value at $19.95 a month. One of the reasons why I love my paper pumpkin. But if you subscribe now as a new subscriber and you get all of this for $10, that's even more awesome. So be sure to check out my blog for more information on that promotion, because that ends September 10th. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm already very excited to see what Paper Pumpkin has in store for us next month. And I think, like I said, I'm going to follow this format for my Paper Pumpkin. I'll have an unboxing video where we will make a card together. And then a few weeks later, after I've had time to play, I'll show you everything that I made using that month's kit. So I will talk to you guys soon. I imagine my next video is going to be something from the new holiday catalog, which is now live. I'm so excited. You guys now have a chance to see everything. So I think I'm going to continue to play around with those cards and share a tutorial with you guys next time. Until then, happy stamping. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.